Hi YouTube. This is the second attempt at making this video because my son has gas and has decided he's just, gonna fart for the video's sake, and he's 12. What can I say? He's 12. Anyway, I was gonna make videos Thursday, or a video Thursday, but I wasn't, this past week I haven't been feeling real good. I've had some major back pain that's kind of had me out for the count. I've just not been able to get up out of bed, and slept a lot the couple of days that I was dealing with it real bad. And then Saturday and Sunday I tried to make a video, but my computer would not cooperate. So I think I'm just going to shoot videos on my phone, because the quality is actually a lot better from my phone than it is on my computer. But next month I should be getting a camera that I can make videos on and upload them on the computer into YouTube, which will be, really good. But anyway, I got a lot going on. The financing company that I had started a process with, did a $15 application fee, all this kind of stuff. They had, it sounded really good, and I guess out of wanting the surgery that much, I got caught up in oh, this is great, this is a really good opportunity, and wasn't seeing really it could have ended up really bad. I contacted my doctor's office and found out that they don't take money through this company. It's not a good idea, and they didn't say that they would rip me off, but I don't want to take the chance. Well, first of all, they don't take money from the company, so there's that right there. And then secondly, I would have had to send them like $200 and then another $4,500, and I don't want to be out $4,700 with no surgery. So I've decided not to go with them, but that kind of really puts my surgery on hold, because now I'm not sure what I'm going to do. My husband and I, for the past couple of days, I was like, what, maybe I'm just not supposed to have the surgery. Maybe I need to, get into therapy and learn to live with the way that I am, and just learn to be happy physically, as I am. And of course, my husband knows what that means for me emotionally, and there's nothing in the world, he just puts me first in everything. I come first to him no matter what it is. I mean, above his job, anything. And I'm not real sure how to deal with that, because I've never had a guy like that puts me at such a high priority in his life. It's just never been that way. It's odd and it's difficult, and I don't really know what to do with it most of the time. So I found myself trying to talk him out of putting me so high up on his list. And then today he called me from work and said, it just dawned on me today that you're just not used to somebody who cares about you this much, and puts you as so much important to his life. It is just not something you're used to, and I forget that a lot. And I said, no, you're right, I'm not used to that. And so it's it's really good having such a supportive husband. He's just amazing. But anyway, we've been racking our brains to find out, what can we do to have money for surgery, because I only have, if we stay with the surgeon here in Houston that I had thought about going with in the beginning, we're not even we'll have like a quarter of it, and not even that, because I have to do I've mentioned this before, but I have to do a $1,750 procedure for him to see what kind of shape my stomach's in from having, had the lap band and having it pulled out. So there's that, and which is going to leave me with just over $2,000. And I mean, I don't think any surgeon's going to allow me to pay just over $2,000 and then have the surgery when it's a $12,000 surgery. We had talked about, going to a credit union for a small loan. There's so many things that we have, thought, what can we do to get this money, because it's just frustrating. It's like you get there and then, oh wait, take a step back, you're not quite ready, you're not quite there. I know you think you are, but you're not. And it's just frustrating. And if you've been where I am, you know what I'm talking about. Where the state I live in, there is no free care. It's not for, there's no Medicaid for me. I mean, I've applied for several years and just get denied every time. even though, you know, yeah, my husband makes good money, but it pays our bills, and I mean, we can afford monthly payments, but that's about it. But it's coming up with, you know, down payments and all that kind of stuff is what we're having trouble with, and our credit isn't perfect. So care credit and medical financing, you know, unless we get a co-signer, isn't going to work. But speaking of that, my husband called me today and he says, well, I know how we're going to get the money for surgery. And I'm thinking, oh God, he's decided to rob a bank or something, and or he's going to commit some crime and end up in prison, and I'm going to be in the same position I am, but this time not able to finish college and having to work 2 or 3 jobs to make, you know, make sure everything's okay for my son. And you know, that's just how my mind goes. But anyway, his company, he's been with his company almost 2 years, and he has a really good reputation with them, and he feels like they will do anything for him. So he actually wants to talk to his company about co-signing for the loan. That's really all we need, is a co-signer. We don't need money, you know, from the company. We don't need anything like that. We just need a co-signer. And, you know, like I said, making the payments isn't going to be impossible. It's just a matter of getting the loan. But I still want to, you know, possibly explore the possible option of a credit union. I mean, we need, you know, I've heard they do things like that. Helps you build your credit up anyway. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do. You know, the doctor here in Houston did seem to, we had explained to him how much money we were going to have after the $1,750, and he said, well, you know, we can work with that. We'll get things figured out. And I think, you know, between that doctor and his company, I think I'm going to be okay. But if anybody watching this has any ideas, please, 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 you know, feel free to message me and give me some options here, because I am frustrated. I feel like I am walking a street that there is no end to, or that I'm at the end of the street and there's nowhere left to go. It's a dead end. I mean, if I have to learn to live like this, then I have to learn to live like this. It's not that big of a deal to me, but, you know, my husband knows that it is a big deal and how much I really don't want to live this way. And it's not even an issue anymore of my looks, or just a number on a scale, or even a size in clothing. It's more of an issue of body pain. You know, there's only so much that I can handle anymore as far as pain goes. I mean, just sitting here this little bit, my back is hurting so bad. It's awful. And if you've had a weight problem, and if you have back problems due to weight, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's horrible. I don't take narcotics, so I mean, you know, I take ibuprofen or Bayer or aspirin or something like that, and that helps. But I'm kind of tired of taking that stuff, so that's what's going on right now. I'm off school for a month, and I really thought I was going to enjoy the entire month, but I'm actually ready to go back to school, and I have till January 14th is my first day back. So, you know, that in itself is just going to be interesting, waiting another 3 weeks, but, you know, it'll get here before I know it, and then, you know, I'll be ready to be on vacation again. And hopefully, you know, in February I'll be able to get the surgery that I really, really want. I'm hoping. And it's going to either be here in Houston or in Mexico. I'm not sure. At this point, I just don't know. It depends on who can help me out as far as doctors go, who can help me out the best with, you know, securing the loan and whatnot, telling me what it is I need to do, or somebody that can help me, you know, figure it out. So that's where I'm at. But like I said, if anybody out there watching this has any ideas on what I can do, who's been in this position and got everything they needed for surgery, please message me and let me know what it is I need to do. I mean, I have looked up stuff. I have Googled it. I've been on other websites. You know, people are telling me to save the money. Well, that's going to take years. And I think I've mentioned this in another video. This is 11 plus years I've been working at this, and I'm tired. You know, I can't wait another couple of years. My back problems are just getting worse and worse and worse, and I'm actually afraid at this point that they're going to get so bad I'm going to end up in a wheelchair. And I really don't want that. It's not what I want at all. So that's where I'm at. Other than that, I'm doing okay. I'm, you know, enjoying my time off with my son, and so that's about it for now. I did pass. I passed all my classes with A's and B's. I'm very happy about that. and don't have as many books to buy next semester, which is great because I'll have more money coming back from my loan refund, which will be, you know, fantastic for things that we need. The first check, that'll get us stuff that we need. That'll buy my son some more clothing and, you know, give him some money for some entertainment stuff, and my camera. And then, you know, the following check a month later, that'll be half of my surgery money. So, well, part of my surgery money. It just depends on where I go for the surgery. But, you know, that's where things are today. And, I will keep making videos and let y'all know. I'll keep everybody updated on what happens and whether I come up with the money or not. And, if I come up with the money and get the surgery, I'll start the Watch Me Shrink videos. So I hope everybody has a good week, and look forward to getting to know people, seeing more videos from people who've had the surgery and their progress and learning from them. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.